Hey Spuddies, Potato McWhiskey here, and welcome back to Let's Play Civilization 6 in the Kongo Religion Challenge. I have to redo this turn because I got a little bit of a bug. Bugs happen. It's not the end of the world. Although, is anything really the end of the world? Probably. There's probably a few things that'll be the end of the world. But yeah, we made good progress. We're rediscovering certain things like Beowulf and all that stuff that we did last episode because, we had that strange crash. But I'm really looking forward to making the mega capital. Oh no! Oh no! No! I can't let them clean this out. Shoot! I have to try and save this barb camp because if it gets killed, all this money I've put into it is gone to waste. You know what? This is it, dude. This is the moment. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. We declare a formal war on Persia. And we just try our best to keep those city-states alive, because we can run in here, we can pillage that trade route for 70 gold. We can happily start killing some of these units. You know what I'll do? I'll even come in here maybe somewhere and see if I can get Beowulf. The scary thing is that I will need units to defend my cities a bit, because Persia has like a pretty big military in the area. But that formal war may have like diplomatic problems for me if people really don't like that I declared a formal war. So my hope is to try to preserve this city-state by attacking a bunch of people. Now I wonder if my scout can sneak in to Persia's land and steal a bit of their thunder. I might even run Mulan over there because she's been alive for a while, but she's still got a solid like 10 turns, I reckon, where she can run around and do damage. Right, we got suzerainty of Nagasagarmu and we found Hippolyta, and we're also killing off tons of these units, protecting Germany from Persia. Oh dear. Let's run away. Oh, that's a lot of spears. But Nagasagarmu is I'm suzerain of Nagasagarmu now, which is a very nice deal for me. I need to save up the money to purchase the barracks in here. The Ancestral Hall is 5 turns from finishing. We can kill there, which is good, which means that city-state is protected. I'm a little bit worried about this Persian warrior, so I might move this warrior up here to intercept. Babylon is starting to forward settle me a bit, so I'll need to get a lot more settlers out, but I'm still trying to develop my cap, so I might be a while on that one. There's a quadrireme here. Yoink, shoot that guy. Oh, this poor scout. This poor scout. He's dead. Never mind, Jim. He's dead, Jim. Wait, do I have 2 copies of cotton? Oh, Nagasagarmu has cotton online. So, I reckon, is this a different continent? No. So I reckon I could get the cotton improved here. And then once that's improved, I'm pretty sure these can't be destroyed by, I don't think these can be destroyed by flooding, which just gives me a really, really strong tile in here. Let's get to work on Hippolyta. I really want to work on settlers, but I'm going to get to work on Hippolyta. Drama and poetry is unlocked, so we can start placing down all of the theater squares that we plan to build. And I think that is a reasonable thing to do. We'll just start placing them. We're not going to build them just yet, but if we place them, we lock in their low price. So when we do eventually get a religion that we want, we can actually throw those up pretty darn quick. Right, we have drama and poetry. I think our next goal is to get the guilds, and that's going to involve maybe getting a couple of commercial hubs on the way up to feudalism. And I want feudalism so I could finish up this farm triangle in here. I want a few more farms. I'm also sitting on an envoy. Now, I could go in here, switch out Charismatic Leader for Diplomatic League, like so, then potentially put that into Hattusa, which would get me 2 envoys, so then I just need to earn a Great Writer, or get another envoy with them to have suzerainty. But more importantly, I'm also getting that little bit of extra science in my capital, which is going to help make up for the fact that I'm a little bit behind. I'm a little bit behind scientifically. I'm not super behind. I'm less behind than I would normally be in a game. And there's so much free land up here to the north. Am I close to being able to buy any more barb units? And not for a good while. Tech-wise, I feel like it would be good to pick up masonry because I could get ancient walls in these forward cities, particularly in Mabanza and Asundi. I definitely need like a Beowulf play over here on the front line. 1 turn until Ancestral Hall. Excellent. Ancestral Hall is finished. That gives us a governor title. I think we go ahead and pick up provision now, so that we can spam settlers in our capital if we so choose, while we wait for the diplomatic quarter population. What I love about Mulan is just how much damage she does. I've got another 5 turns of using her, and I think I'm going to make friends with Eleanor, because I think she does not like Persia. Oh, I could be wrong on that one. How much for the Grapevine Cross? She does not want to trade it. Man, I want that so much. That relic would be so good. I should also look into maybe selling off my spare luxuries. What do I have spare-wise? I could sell off some cocoa. Let's see. Basil. How do you feel about buying my cocoa? Only 4 gold per turn. Germany will pay 6 gold per turn. I'll take that deal from Germany. It might be good to pick up apprenticeship, but I think I'm going to work on wheel and engineering and sort of head down that southern path because that's where crossbowmen are. And if I can get crossbowmen, then I'm like basically perfectly defended in the early game. We got a settler out in our capital. I'd love to start settling to the north, but it's a little bit awkward at the moment, so I may have to like settle for settling to the south, which is a little bit less awkward and a little bit cleaner. Let's purchase the barracks in here. That's housing as well as the extra production. So we're producing settlers in 4 turns in the capital, which is kind of insane. Persia actually wants peace. I'm going to refuse that deal. I may be able to do a little bit more damage to Persia before I feel forced to peace them out. Let's grab animal husbandry for horses, and it's probably about time we picked up archery too, because if we're thinking about crossbowmen, it'd probably be a good idea to build a couple of archers and then upgrade into crossbow. Well, it is the last turn for Mulan. Let's do some damage to that immortal. If we could take an immortal off the board early, that would be great. And I'm going to put a little reminder here that this is where she died, so that if I want to later on, I can find the Mulan artifact. Mulan has died, giving us a little bit of era score and another great work. We also finished that. So now we have the Epic of Mulan, which is also giving me that food production gold trifecta. We have a settler in Ambuila. I'm a little bit worried to send my units off into the void unescorted, especially when you're at war in a deity game. I think I can make room for a city somewhere over here to the east. And then I want to start looking to north. Oh, they cleared that barb camp up there. Well, that means that city needs to be replaced. I could buy a swordsman actually very, very soon. I could buy it next turn. And that'll push this city hopefully up to finish off. It says it's finishing in 10 plus turns, so maybe I can speed that up a bit. Now that Ambuila built a settler, it would probably be better for the city to start growing. So probably granary watermill because I have my settler production up in my capital. Eleanor tried to give me a trade deal for the Grapevine Cross, and she seems like she may be willing to part with it for something. I just have to figure out what that is. I'm getting horses from somewhere, not sure where. Accumulating from improvements. That might be... Am I suzerain of something? No, weird. I need to prioritize envoys here to make sure I can keep suzerainty of Nagazagamu. So I'll go for the Pantheon, mysticism, and theology to try to secure that, because they were actually being super helpful in the war against Persia. All right, Hippolyta is up, which means kills. Let's hire a swordsman. This I really love just how easy it is to build up a military now. I mean, you do have to sacrifice your gold, but if you're good at earning gold early game, it works out really, really well. This city definitely needs a granary, and I think a campus in here makes sense too, so I'll place that campus, but I'll get to work on that granary and then spam like 3 more builders in here. Persia still wants peace. I don't want peace just yet. We'll see how the war kind of turns out for me, because I'm feeling pretty confident. These guys are going to upgrade imminently, so let's get our last kills. May as well take them out. I'm really hoping that this turns into a city-state that I really want. It'd be so cool if it did. Let's work on engineering, because aqueducts are going to be helpful at some point. A couple cities that I might have to settle off fresh water in and around here, because there just isn't a huge amount of fresh water available, so settling near the mountains might be helpful. Ton of cocoa down here, that could be helpful. Lots of iron down here, maybe a Jebel Barkal city just for memes. Let's make friends with the Ottomans, declare friendship. Sitting on an envoy, Yoink Nagazagamu is mine. Let's teleport Hippolyta over to Mabanza-Nasundi, and we'll send her over here to fight Persia and just thin out his army. Just thin it out a little bit, because I'm still not sure who my ride or die is. It could be Persia. Whoever converts one of my cities first is my ride or die. So, you know, going to war with Persia might have been a mistake this game. Hey, we got a city-state, and it is Kabul. Awesome. Another militaristic city-state. And we got 2 envoys with them because we were the first to meet them, technically. That's really, really cool. We are making so much production in my capital right now. I need to get the city up in population. Probably going to involve farms and chopping this jungle. So it'd be good to get a builder down here if I could. Ooh, there's marble and salt down here. Let's go on an expedition with this settler to grab both of those, and horses. Like, if I can get all 3 of these things, maybe a good coastal city too or something, that's a really high value tundra settle right there. Hire another swordsman. My military is pretty vast considering I only built like a single warrior this game. Oh yes, Germany, spread that religion. Yes. Bring it to me, please. Before I want Germany to be my ride or die. Don't let Persia convert me, please. All right, the rate at which we're cranking out settlers in our capital is actually kind of screwing over Mabanza and Asundi. So it might take a little bit of time just to do something else for a minute. The watermill would actually be really helpful to getting the city to 10 population. So I'll quickly grab that. All right, planning out cities. I think this is a pretty reasonable spot for a city. It's fresh water, has like good forest coverage. It doesn't block me from settling on this river. Although, where do I want to settle on this river? That is the question. That is a tough question I have to answer here. If I settle here, 1, 2, 3, leaves me a very little room to settle up here. Maybe there? Yeah, I think if I'm going to settle anywhere, I think I settle right there. And that leaves me 1, 2, 3. Plenty of room to settle either this river. You know what? I like the idea of settling like right there. It has a mountain to the front of it. Although I want those truffles. Man, I want those truffles. That's the thing. I do want those truffles. So I think I might settle beside the truffles. Then I have the double stone chop. And that doesn't screw over this city. Nor does this city screw over that city. So I think we can settle happily in Quila. Then I think we just go Old God Obelisk for the culture. Because we want to get to those all-important Mabanzas. I don't know about you, but like whenever I see like a Congo city with like M at the front of it, like Mabanza, I just like or the actual Mabanza, I just think of that Milady meme. You know, the dude tipping his fedora. He's like Milady Mabanza. It's just every time. I cannot escape it. I've been ruined by the internet. We have another envoy from Finishing Theology from pillaging their. I think it was a government plaza I just pillaged. Yes. Which means I could take suzerainty of someone else. Kabul seems like a fun place to be suzerain of. Boom, Kabul is now mine. And I found a Nancy. Yes, I do want a Nancy. I also want Beowulf. Need to get more of those heroes up. We need to work on feudalism. So getting 6 farms. I have 2 right now. So getting 4 more farms is definitely on my agenda. Ooh, swordsmen popping around out here. There must be a barb camp nearby, and maybe I could treat with them for gold and purchase and upgrade things. This scout guy, I hope he defends the encampment and doesn't try to like attack my units nearby. This thing is pretty close to upgrading, 20 plus turns. So in 13 turns, I'll be able to hire and then maybe push it up into a city state. Really want that to be a city state. Do I harvest here for the 97 gold? I think this builder should actually come over to Mbuila because Mbuila is struggling. Ah, lovely. So France has crossbowmen, which means they'll have a much easier time defending themselves. I'm going to stay at war with Persia for a little bit longer because I have Hippolyta running around and the city-state may actually get some kills for me. Ugh, this goddamn skirmisher. Making my life hard. Pop down another farm in the capital. Let's make sure we're working that farm because food is important to this city. It needs to get to 10 population, which is why I'm also building the watermill. I could take Isfahan for myself, or I could just let the city-state. If I just let the city-state kill it, it's kind of like plausible deniability. In a weird way, in that I don't have to take credit or any of the grievances for killing the city. And I don't really care for this city myself. I really just want Catholicism. Like that's the dream. Bring me over your Catholicism, Germany, please. Proselytize me, senpai, or whatever the anime meme would be. Do I want to pick up a celestial navigation? No, let's get an iron mine. Iron mine directions, or not iron mine, sorry, iron working. Knowledge of construction has advanced from building the watermill. I gotta kill this, but I don't want to actually raid the barb camp. I'm curious though if the value you get for raiding those goes up over time. 2 turns until the settler is in here. Do I want to pick up a hero? I should probably do that in non-capital cities because I'm building really important stuff, namely settlers in my capital. Yep, the city is dead. Long live the city. See, ooh. Lots of pillages. This is the great thing about heroes. You can just run around and pillage stuff and be really annoying because they're like super strong units. Loyalty will be a problem down here. That is something I did not consider. But I reckon if I settle 1 tile to the east, 1, 2, 3, that basically blocks off Eleanor from settling further to the, blocks her from settling this direction. And then I can fill in to my heart's content to the south. And I just need to secure a couple cities to the north as well. Owie! They shot the hell out of Hippolyta. What is this? Hang on, let's see if we can do something a little bit cheeky here. We pillage for the faith, and then I reckon we piece them out. We say, hey, you give me a little bit of your gold, and that's good. That's good by me. 61 gold. I got a couple of pillages off. I managed to get one of their cities killed by a city-state. Everything I wanted. Yeah, it's only 30 gold for pillaging and raiding a clan. Which, I mean, technically, if you can maintain control of a barbarian encampment, that's 3 gold per turn, which is pretty respectable. Boost for apprenticeship, 10 plus turns for the city-state conversion. 8 turns, I should be able to make it happen. Do I care about these horses? I don't think I do. I think I just let those go. I do care about this iron, though. And the real meme is to get open borders with someone you just declared war on and then explore their territory and be really, really annoying. Bam! Pop down the city to the south. This should, in theory, secure... Oh, I didn't think about this tile. Oh, poop. Ah, well. I should be able to secure... most of the tiles I care about down here. Boom, another city, harvest. I think we start harvesting the stone instantly here to get this city up and running ASAP, because one harvest will basically finish one of these buildings. And then I might do the same thing in this city that I'm settling. We have a ton of cities now, which is exactly the position we want to be in, because it means that we will we'll have a ton of places that we can build our things to get the apostles. We could use our apostles to spread, potentially, Catholicism if they ever get over here. My God, would you ever hurry up? Spread your religion, Germany. I can't spread it for you until I have at least one city with it. Germany, give me your friendship. I love you, Germany. Let's do mutual open borders. I think Germany's still at war with Persia, but I feel like I gave them a little bit of help with Mulan, so they should be fine. I'm also sitting on like 1,000 faith right now, and not much else to be done with it. I do want to be ready for the classical era with a governor title to be able to upgrade the Void Singers to chorus. This isn't a huge amount, but the fact that I'm going to be getting a little bit of faith from the Void Singer Old God Obelisk in every city, that is going to like translate into a little bit of gold, science, and culture, which it's not amazing by any stretch of the imagination, but it is damn good. I don't think this is a Petra city. I really don't. I think I gotta build Petra somewhere else. Ooh, we could turn this into a pretty effective science city if we take the T, kaboom, and T gives you extra science, so Mabuji Mai could be a science city. We'll see what we can do. I reckon if we put a... Oh man, where do we even put the campus in here? Well, we want the adjacency. 1, 2... Oh, yes, that's the campus right there. That is a +4 campus in a city with 2 T, a T industry, and then I think we also kind of have to just go for the aqueduct here, but otherwise we could just like spam like a few farms and we'll be fine. Yeah, I like this plan. Purchase ourselves the marble over here. Very nice. Extra amenity in 4 cities. We have iron working now. Let's get to work on construction. A couple lumber mills would be good. Actually, apprenticeship would be huge here. 10 turns for +1 production on all my mines. Where am I going to put some farms? That's something I haven't been considering, is like, where do I actually do the farm thing? 4 turns until we hit 10 population in the capital and we can get our diplomatic quarter down. That is going to be an exciting time because we're currently getting +2 or maybe even 3 to every, +2 or 3 to every yield in the capital from having the government plaza and the palace here. And if I can get the diplomatic quarter up with the consulate, that'll just become even more mega insane. I'm trying to think, how do I get a little bit more era score? I need 1 era score. Do I have a coastal city? Could I purchase a galley? Did I never research sailing? Shoot. Crap. Kabul, you have a very small army, right? Could I levy it? Yeah, if I levy Kabul for 220 gold, that should be the era score I need to secure a golden age. Let's appoint Pingala, and they'll be going into Umbuji Mai, because this is going to be my little science city that I have set up. Although that said, do I want to go for Oxford University this game? If I want to go for Oxford University, maybe it would be better. Has the Great Library been built? Yeah, looks like France is building the Great Library, so maybe Oxford is a pipe dream. So we'll skip out on Oxford. All right, boom, settle a city. Wait, no, Ottomans, no! I'm trying to build Petra here. Don't convert the city, or else by my rules, I would have to be ride or die with the Ottomans, which I mean, like the Ottomans are fine, but I kind of want. I wanted an easy game. Oh, no, they've already converted the city. All right, I am ride or die with the Ottomans this game. That means, no matter what, I'm on the Ottoman side. I am going to come second place, and the Ottomans are going to come first. This is actually the worst timeline, because the Ottomans are like one of the least religious civs in the game right now. Well, they're not too bad. But I was hoping to do something like Catholicism, because that would mean this entire continent over here would be basically converted. Now this is... oh! No, that's Eastern Orthodoxy. Yeah, I'm basically playing in hard mode now. Because I have like... The Civ would probably... Like the worst religion for me to actually like spread, because, you know, I don't get any benefit from this, really. I don't get any benefit. I can't get benefit from this. I'm not planning on building world wonders. Well, with the exception of the Petra, because, you know, it's Petra. But damn it, that is, statistically, that is what we call getting screwed. That's the RNG death right there. But I did, by my own rules, I said I would be ride or die, whoever spread their religion to me first. All right, boom. Let's make the tea industry. That's a 15% science boost in this city. I will need the gold. We'll harvest here to finish the monument. We'll go there with the aqueduct. That'll be the third or second thing we build in here. And then we'll work on the campus. I need a bit more gold to be able to buy those tiles. We got 3 builders in Kongo. The city hasn't been converted yet. Whoa, excuse me, swordsman, where did you come from? Oh my god, they killed one of my warriors. That's the jerk move. Alright, we are imminently going to be getting another city-state right here, which is great. We're also in a golden age. I could go for monumentality, which is pretty much the only way I'm ever going to have a use for my whatchamacallums. Let's grab recorded history, because I totally forgot to save a governor title. But yeah, it's pretty much the only way I'm going to get use out of my faith. But let's just go ahead and start buying those settlers. Time for some salty boys. There we are. We have tons of amenities this game, which works out really nice because our empire is massive. World Congress time. Oh dear, what are they going to vote down? No, they're going to vote down my tea! Unless we can get them to vote down the marble, which I care less about. So maybe I'll vote down marble 4 times. Ooh, what religion do I hate and could I easily ruin here? Because that actually has an impact. Eastern Orthodoxy, I think, is the meme here. Yes. So, if we vote down Eastern Orthodoxy here, that gives us a chance to be able to cripple Byzantium's religion just by having scouting units running through his... Damn it! Catholicism passed. What? Why would you vote for this? Why would you... Why would you... I don't... Oh my god. Listen, city-state, please, just become a city. Like, that's... What's your destiny? Just do it. Convert already. Well, thankfully, they did vote down marble, which I don't care too much about, because I only had 1 copy of it. So, I lose an amenity. Whoop-de-doo. I can still sell off my tea and stuff. Capital has hit the all-important 10 population. Let's get that Diplo quarter up. You know what would be good? It would be good to faith purchase some builders, actually. Unironically, faith purchasing a builder or 2 in certain cities is like pretty cash money at the moment. Like, don't get me wrong, settlers are great, but builders, well, that's where the money is. Right, pop over here, harvest, click, theater square, go. I need to build this theater square because it's the only way I can get apostles. Oh, it's Nazca. Oh, that's actually incredible. Finding Nazca? Holy crap. That makes this desert over here actually settleable. And this desert right here, definitely settleable now. Let's trade with Kabul to get another envoy with them. We managed to create 2 city-states. I really like the being able to turn barb camps into city-states. That's really, really cool. It's a really cool mechanic. And I think it may actually be a mechanic I play like the rest of my games with. Because it makes the Barbarians way more interactive early game, and it gives you a much better use of your gold early game too. Because normally a warrior is like 200 gold, but if you can just buy it from a barb camp, that's kind of neat. Like, it's something that's not in previous iterations of Civ, and I think it just overall actually makes the game just better. Oh, it's about to become a city-state. Do it. Become a city-state. Become city-state. Do it. I want another city-state. I want to actually witness it too. This is like my dream, is to see a city-state appear. I mean, I know I've already done that. But again, it's still my dream. Listen, I'm allowed to have my dream repeat, all right? Just because something's my dream and I've already done it doesn't mean I don't want to keep doing it, all right? What do you think? You just achieve your dream and then you're like, well, I guess I'll never do that again. No, that's not how that works at all. It's Zanzibar. Did I technically get first meat on them? I did. Yes. Ooh, I get 2 free. Hell yeah, give me those 12 luxuries. Yoink. And I get all their vision. Incredible. We got the Diplo quarter. Let's get to work on the consulate. That's going to give us extra gold, but more importantly, the influence points to be able to build up our relationships with city-states and extra production when we're producing units so we can produce settlers even more effectively in our capital. Kongo's been converted to Eastern Orthodoxy, so I'm going to hold off on building the theater square because unfortunately Islam is my ride or die. And it's unfortunate because I think I would have got better results. Although actually, Eastern Orthodoxy is worse worse for me somehow than Islam, because neither of these beliefs can I take advantage of. And the same with Catholicism, Zoroastrianism. Oh my god, all of these are terrible religions for me. This whole like Congo being able to like take advantage of other people's religion thing, really not that great. I really feel like they should have, I don't know. I feel like if Congo's maybe going to see a change, it should be something that allows them to take advantage of religious beliefs that require a holy site. That would just, I don't know. I don't know how they just can't take advantage of the majority of the actual benefits that those city-states provide. Nice, we got ourselves a great general. It was Hannibal Barca. I don't really have a use for him, so I'm just gonna like park him somewhere out of the way. Promote Pingala with researcher. Awesome. Now we got Mabuji Mai. Look at that science from this city. It's now my second most powerful science city, and it doesn't even have its campus yet. Oh dear. The battle, I feel like my empire is the epicenter of the battle of religions. Like I've got like a rainbow of different religions. Islam was first as far as I remember, but so that's the one I'm riding or dying with. But we've got Catholicism over here. We've got Orthodoxy over here. We've got Zoroastrianism somehow down here in the south. Don't ask me how. We got the consulate in the capital. So now we're getting maximum benefit from autocracy, which is +1 to all yields for each government plaza, building, diplomatic quarter, and palace, which means we're getting +3, +1 of each yield. And you know what I gotta say to that? I gotta say to that, that's pretty okay. I do feel like honestly, this could be +2, and it would be like great, because it took me 95 turns to get this whole build online. I could probably do it sooner. You could probably do it sooner if you skipped like the campus or the encampment. But for 3 culture, 3 food, 3 production, 3 science, 3 faith, 3 gold. I mean, that's nice, but it doesn't feel game breaking. So I feel like a +2 here would be super great. Because like if you look at some of these ones, like a free amenity is insane. Extra combat strength is insane. This should be +2. Boom. Desert City. Go. I need to make friends with Nazca, like so. Kaboom. Actually, we found Sinbad. Sinbad is kick-ass. But the cool thing is here, now I can build Nazca lines. Now, the Nazca line is a very unique improvement. It provides +1 faith to all adjacent tiles, as well as +1 faith to all adjacent tiles with a resource. It also gives +1 food to adjacent desert and desert hill tiles, and +1 production to adjacent flat tiles after researching mass production. Now, mass production isn't too far down the tech tree. It's right here. So the cool thing about the Nazca line is if you can position it correctly, you should be able to get pretty good food. Wait, why am I not getting the food? Shouldn't I be getting food? Huh. Is there like some stealth nerf to Nazca lines? +1 food to adjacent desert. Oh, civil service. Right, I need civil service. Well, we're very close to picking that up. Anyway, yeah. So, I don't know, Nazca lines can just turn desert cities into powerhouses. We got ourselves apprenticeship, which is a very appreciable production increase across our empire. Tons of our mines now are just cranking out that production. Oh, the Ottoman missionary swarm has arrived. That's really good news for me. Boom. Place a farm. Boost for feudalism. We'll be able to get double builder charges soon. Soon TM. Nazca line. So in theory, once we have civil service, this will actually be a 2 food tile, which is great. And if I can put another Nazca line here, the Petra. If I can get this Petra, mwah, this is going to be amazing. Oh my god, Mali's in this game as well? Where were you hiding? Mali? What were you doing hiding? You've got Buddhism? Oh, sweet Christ, there's 5 religions. All right, I gotta pick a direction. I gotta like eliminate some religions off the board here to make my life easier. And I think I eliminate West first. So once I got this theater square and I start getting apostles, I think that's gonna be how the game goes for me. Wait, no! Floods aren't supposed to be able to delete these. Can I build another cotton thing? I really hope so. But we have feudalism now. So I think we switch out of urban planning because that's just low value, and we plug in serfdom. We will keep settler card plugged in because it just means producing insane amounts of settlers in our capital. And there's still tons of land for us to nab down south. A little bit up north, but tons down south. All right, let's get to work on civil service for those boosted Nazca lines, as well as alliance, and then we'll get to work on guilds so we can start the Mbanza spam. Boom. City right by Paiti for a ton of era score, and this is going to be a cultural powerhouse. Look at all this gold and culture, man. Oh my sweet Christ. You know what, actually? What's the appeal like? Oh, there's a preserve here for sure. Oh, yes. Give me that preserve. Click. God, think of the yields on these tiles when I get that preserve up. I just want you to think about it. Oh, wow. Wait, where am I getting great? I'm getting great merchant points for my things. Ooh, trade routes to city-states give faith, increases trade route capacity. That's actually insane. We found Hercules. Oh, baby. Switch capital. Let's get that Hercules. That's gonna make my life so much easier. Having Hercules in the game, I'll be able to actually like instantly build these theater squares to get apostles. Mount Roraima as well, all the way up here, hiding in the fog of war. How did nobody spawn near this? The Inca. Did I make this an 8-player game? That was a mistake. There's so many people. It's not okay how many people are in this game right now. We got Hippolyta's great work now, which is awesome. I could potentially park both of these in Mbuila to maximize how much value I get from that city. I think I will do that. I feel like concentrating your benefits into a single city is actually kind of underlooked in terms of value. Having a single mega city just cranking out value for you is can often be game winning. Boom, preserve. I know that's a 52 turn build. I don't even care, dude. I just want to see the yields. I just want that crazy yields. I love this version of Civ with the preserve and stuff. I don't know. It seems way more fun just to be able to create these insane tiles that just completely Shrek the balance of the game. What are we doing here? Potentially a city there. Yes, I'm an intellectual. A city here, perhaps, in the mountain range. Kind of maybe wish I'd settled slightly differently here, but it is what it is. Right, theater square, boom, click, go. Do you ever like be playing these kind of games and then you're like looking at like, I don't know, like governments and stuff. You're like, you know what? I play Civ 6. Managing a government, imagine managing a country. It's easy. I could do that. I could do it with my eyes closed. I've been doing it since I was a kid. All right, cool. So we have our very first apostle, and his buff is translator. Cool. So this is good as an offensive apostle. Actually, would it be worth it? Would it be worth it to like fully level up Moksha here so I can get double promoted apostles? I kind of think it might be. But now that we have the theater square in here, I'm not sure we care about the amphitheater. I think we do care about the commercial hub. Do we? Not really. What do we care about in here? I think we care about recruiting heroes. Let's get Sinbad. Heroes are cool. It's like a way to generate faith. I don't know if faith is useful. I just don't know what to do with my production in that city, so I guess I'll work on Sinbad. I know. You know what? It's the Congo's unique bonus. We gotta work towards it. That's half the fun. Boom. Civil service. Let's go, baby. Look at these tiles. Look at them. Look at these. This isn't even the Petra city. Wait till I get the Petra online, dude. All right, this apostle's buff is actually important because I have to cancel this theater square next turn if this apostle's buff isn't like convert city inside your empire effectively. All right, so we've mass settled. Man, what do I do with my production here? You know what? There's something to be said for an industrial zone right there. Let's do it, baby. Get that production online. All right, so right now, our apostles are mostly combat units. They are fighters. We're going to be looking for enemy units to kill. That's right. They are our religious hunter killers. We got to hunt down every Catholic missionary, every Buddhist missionary, every non-Islamic missionary. We have to find them. We have to kill them because that's how we come second. We have to make the Ottomans win a religious victory. So we have to be brutal. All right. What bonus did you get? Ooh, now that. Oh man, all three of these are sick, but debaters are so rare that I have to take debater. Anyway, we're starting to crank out our very first apostles, and our apostle production rate, it's only going to get better. Because once we have conservation all the way over here, we'll be able to put embanzas on every single tile in our empire that isn't a floodplain or desert, or any other thing that restricts forest. Nearly every tile, all right? Almost every tile. Every tile with like an asterisk and like terms and conditions apply. Anyway, I'm going to call that the end of the episode. I love you all very much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!